Greetings from Florida. Today we're working on a 2004 to 2008 Ford F-Series truck. The Super Duty trucks may be different. You're taking off the speaker cover right there, which is only on the front. On the back ones you cannot remove that, do not. There's two 5/16 bolts behind the pull handle. Taking out there. There's two 1/4-inch screws at the bottom of the door panel. You can't see them, but they're there. There's 4 long screws that hold the speaker in place. And if you need these, please go to my website, upanddownmainstreet.com. Be glad to ship these out to you right away. And after you get the speaker off, there's 4 plastic retainers that the screws go in. The bottom 2 you'll need to take out to remove the door panel. I also did not show you for some reason, but there's you see that cable at the top? That pops off from the handle. Just pull it off and it comes right off. I'm taking off the plastic just so you can see what's going on in there. By the way, there was also a 10mm bolt behind where the switches were. And I didn't show you that either, I apologize. You're going to undo that 10mm bolt there. The other one you probably won't have access to with a socket. So you can try to get a wrench behind there, which didn't work out for me here. Or you could get a Torx driver, a long Torx driver, which is what I'm about to do to put these up. Oh, important note, the 4-door SuperCrew, that's with the full 4 doors, and the standard cab, which is the 2 doors, take one type of regulator. The SuperCab, which has the 2 small half suicide doors in the back, take a different regulator. Installation is the same, but the regulators are a little bit different in size. So keep that in mind. One will not fit the other. Undoing the 10mm bolt, which has a Torx fitting in the middle of it. Just going to pull that clip down. After that, you get 5 10mm bolts. One there, one there, one there, and 2 that you can't see from the angle I'm at. They're at the bottom. You'll see them though. They're right there. Unplug and remove the old regulator, which is trash, and you can't just change the motor on these either. They really are made as an assembly. I mean, theoretically you could, but it's very challenging, so you're not going to. They're not going to sell it that way anyway. If the window's doing nothing, it could be the motor. It could also be the driver's master control switch. Common problem on these, easy to change. I'm removing the 4 10mm bolts that came with this regulator. Makes it easier to install. Otherwise, you would need to remove the glass to get enough clearance to put that in. It's just easier to take the bolts out and just put them in after you get the regulator in. And the one I'm working on now, by the way, is a SuperCab, which again will look just like the SuperCrew, the full 4 doors, or the standard cab, but it's just a little bit different in size. And then plug in the switch. I put all 5 bolts in, obviously. Plug in the switch, put it up all the way. You can take your suction cup off the glass. You're going to tighten down the 2 10mm bolts. In this case, I use the Torx driver, a little bit easier access. Try it out. One other thing you might want to do, a little bit of Power Lube, WD-40, Pam cooking spray, and the 2 vertical up and down channels on the sides, the run channels. They dry out from the heat. They cause the glass to grab. A little dab will do you every now and then. Do not lubricate the seal strip. That's that piece right there that I was just touching. Don't lubricate that. That'll just streak the glass. Occasionally, that's going to make a like a squeaking sound from the seal strip against the glass, especially if you have aftermarket tinting on there. But you don't want to lubricate that, obviously. Now again, I did not show you this, and I apologize, but you're going to take that cable that you see, that black cable with the white prong, you're going to put it in where the handle is, and then click it in. You'll see where. It's pretty easy. Not complicated, not difficult. Getting the panel lined up is a little difficult. Oh, one more note. On the upper left, this is the passenger door, but on the upper left, where the triangular part of the side view mirror cover is, if there is a little indentation in there, you're going to pop it off when you first take the panel off. If there is no indentation there, do not try to pop it off. Just lift the panel up. There were a couple different versions of that. Also, when you're putting this back in, it's a good idea to pull out the wire to your speaker before you put this on, because sometimes you'll get the wire caught behind the door panel. You have to take the panel off again to get the wire out. There's that 10mm bolt I forgot to mention initially. It's just one 10mm bolt right there where the switches go. Then you're going to put in those two plastic retainers, and you can plug in your speaker. And again, do not remove the speaker cover on the back doors. They do not come off. Only on the fronts. Only on the fronts. You have the 4 long screws. Zzz, zzz. I think they were 9/32, but I wouldn't swear to it. You'll have to take a look. The bottom ones, I believe, are 1/4 inch. Again, we've got these for sale on our website, upanddownmainstreet.com. We'd love to send them out to you. There's those 2 screws on the bottom. Took a minute to line that one up. Plug in the switch prior to putting in the 2 5/16 bolts, so that when you drop the bolts, they don't fall into the door. And then you get a little plastic tab that goes over the 5/16 bolts. Let's see if I get that first or afterwards. There it is right there. And the speaker cover. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Good luck replacing the window regulator on your F-150. And again, thank you very much for watching.